All right, today is Friday, August 9th. And if you haven't seen gym video with Matt Barba and the Barbarians, I keep referencing a boxing fight that never happened of July. And here's the rundown of like what happened. I think it was back in October of last year. I had Texas Titan himself, Gabe Benya, on my podcast. He called me out to a strongman competition so that I could be on his podcast, Titan Talk. I was essentially planning to go on Valley Strongest. I got caught up with work. I just didn't properly train, so I overall just like was not ready. I met Matt Barba and he told me about his competition in September. Just sign up for that one so I could still get a strongman comp. Issue is I train like a power lifter most of the time, and I just do not focus on cardio. And if it, and know anything about strongman, it's completely different than powerlifting. The lifts do not translate at all. That being said, my coach Juan suggested I go to boxing, just get the cardio, and then we could do strongman. So me being me, competitive, I went to the boxing and I loved it, fell in love with it, and wanted to excel in it. And I would not even just do the cardio itself. I wanted to fight because it was so fun to bar like with the people I met there. Great coach. Shout out to Coach Cruz. So I signed up for a fight July 27th with maybe 2 months prep time. I'm supposed to lose. I got 2 months prep time for boxing. Never fought before. I've never done a combat sport before. So on paper, I'm supposed to lose, which gave me a reason to try harder, if that makes sense. I went to the boxing gym more with a sense of urgency to get stuff done and overall train harder and like really push myself because I had nothing to lose and all to gain. Big events, a lot of people, really had to show myself against experienced fighters. I was ready for it. Then July 22nd is when everything like set me off course. I was sparring with somebody who was experienced, but they didn't have headgear. And me being competitive, I decided to take off my headgear because I wanted to get over that mental boundary of getting hit in the head because it's a part of the game. And I just thought, if I'm not afraid to get hit in the head without gear, I'm definitely not going to be afraid to get hit in the head with gear, which is the way my fight was supposed to be. So I was sparring, everything went good. And I took a right hook to the left ear. Granted, it did not hurt, but after that punch, all I heard was muffle and a really loud ring. But after that punch, for a week and a half, I heard nothing but just straight ringing. Like it was so hard to sleep, and like I just would stay up at night, and it was a horrible time period. Which is, if you didn't catch on, the last two gym videos were filmed together, and then the last podcast was like took a while to be sort of like backlogged because I was dealing with that whole time. And even after barring and that ear ringing, I even filmed a video right after that, which is at the Barbarian gym with Coach Barba, which is why I think in the video it says foreshadowing, right? So what it says. So
You also mentioned that you're like, I'm sorry, I still can't hear my
yeah,
left or right ear. I think it was your right ear, right?
yeah. I say multiple times in the video I can't hear out of my left. So yeah, that was a situation with that. So I reference a fight so many times in different videos, and I just never got the ball rolling with that. And today was August 9th, a checkup with an ear specialist. But right before my insurance processed, and right before that, they called to cancel my appointments that I have to get referred by my doctor, which made no sense. Like I had to reach out to them for them to tell me it got canceled, which is weird. But we didn't get that going. But this is 3 weeks later, and my ear feels a lot better. I don't hear a lot of ringing. It doesn't hurt as much, so I'm guessing we're healed. Only thing I was told is that there's blood in the inside and the back. Still gonna get that checked out just for the safety of like any long-term effects. Still gonna get that checked out because it's very important. I mean, everybody needs their ears that work. But as for competing, the only thing I'm getting ready for now is strongman. The boxing fight passed. It was a big event. There's nothing I can do about it. I was hurting at the time, and like I'm saying, it did not hurt, but I'm saying I did not want to risk my ear being in a bad situation, and then it gets to a worse situation. Granted, if I take another hook to the left ear. So with that being said, I'm officially focused on strongman in September at Sinister. Link in the description to all the information with that. So just gonna get signed up and then see where I can push myself to that limit of this not being an issue, because lately it has not hurt. But at the same time, I haven't pushed myself to the maximum limit. As for boxing, I'm sure I'll go back to it at some point, or fight at some point, or just overall just be in boxing shape because, like I said, it was super fun. I was picking up on everything fast. Oh, and one thing that never happened, and Mark and I had this planned out, was a documentary for boxing, because the whole point of it was like there was a short amount of time. I had to go in the gym and it was a big event, so I had to really like showcase myself with, like I said, minimal prep time. I had to get that done. We had like a script for the documentary. We had people lined up for the documentary. We're the week after I got injured, I was supposed to film in the gym for the documentary. So it's something I still want. So boxing is still an option, but for right now, I do just want to compete in strongman. Get that out of the way. Not get it out of the way like I'm done with it, but get out of the way like I can't wait for that because I've been blessed enough to be introduced to the right people and some great people in the strongman community that have really like pushed me to get into that. And really big support group, really great team. Moving forward, I'm going back with my coach and just overall getting a blueprint for the future. So we'll see what happens there. Now, after strongman, who knows where my life will be at, what I'll be doing, what I want to pursue. I do want to go back to boxing just so I can have a boxing fight under my belt, just because I really want to. Like, it's another mental barrier to get over, not like strongman. But for sure, it's going on 2 years since I've competed in a powerlifting meet, which is December 4th, 2022, when I last competed. I think. And I really want to go back to powerlifting because if you guys know anything about me, like all sports aside, all jokes aside, like powerlifting will always have my heart. That's just my favorite way to train, my favorite way to compete. But I do want to venture out to different things. I want to use that as like my way to, I don't know, I guess it's not establish myself, but to show like me because it's what I love doing. And granted, I have podcasts and gym videos that you guys support, but at the same time, like I really want to show who I am instead of not just the person in front of me or the gym that I'm reviewing. Like I want to, it's my channel. I want to show more of me and give you guys more of insight of like what I'm doing. So yeah, powerlifting might be the move. But who knows? 1 second. Amazing. Am I yapping?
Oh, it's good. This is the first time that you've actually like talked to the camera, which is good.
Going back to the strongman conversation. When I do compete in it, there's two options we can go about this. Either I don't film any of it and we make one giant style documentary and just go all in to show like my ups and downs, overall make like an overall documentary, or can go about vlogging it, which would be a little bit more difficult, right?
More engaging, but yeah, the cinematic masterpiece wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
It's different styles.
Right now, going forward, I'm gonna sign up, go to my doctor, get referred to the specialist, and get that all sorted. When that's gonna happen, I have no idea. But granted, I feel fine, and if something comes up, I mean, I'll for sure be at the doctor by then or a specialist by then, and yeah, I'll see what goes from there. As for competing, like I said right now, strongman, Sinister, link in the description below. Shout out to Matt Barba. Right. So obviously it's a different style of video. I'm not reviewing a gym. I'm not doing a podcast. It's more sit down and talk and really update you guys on what's going on in my life, like I should be. But if you guys like the style of video, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And of course, like I said, always say my videos. Sure you like and subscribe if you're new here because we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We are 7% away, and I'm extremely blessed. But we got to bump those numbers up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a giveaway for Raw Nutrition. Link is going to be up one of these ways. I don't know which way. I don't remember. But yeah, for sure. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter for updates on the channel, updates on my life in general. Like I said too, videos like this. Let me know what you guys think about it, or you think I should just vlog more throughout the day or like throughout the week. See what's going on in my life, see how I'm training, and overall just look forward to good stuff because Mark and I got some stuff cooking. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new here. It's been Brandon Ryan, and peace. Cheers.